It's NCAA Tournament time here at Holloway Gymnasium. The Marquette Golden Eagles squaring off against the Dayton Flyers this afternoon in the round of 64 live on the campus of Purdue University. I'm Dan Abington alongside Shane Hogan, presenting this clash between two top teams only on Marquette Radio. Shane, this one is going to be interesting.
Dan, this is what it's all about, baby. Let's go. NCAA Tournament time. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what these players and coaches and fans have been waiting for. This is where memories are made. And for both teams here in the first round, looking to make some more memories. Marquette in their 9th straight NCAA tournament. And they're looking to get this thing started off the right way.
Marquette comes in unofficially as the number 17 seed in these playoffs, just barely missing out on hosting the first two rounds at the Al McGuire Center. MU's 27-5 overall, 16-2 in Big East regular season play. Ranked at number 16 in the nation right now per the ABCA, but Marquette is coming off a disappointing loss in the Big East Championship against a red-hot St. John's team that knocked Marquette and Creighton out of a hosting seed. This might be Marquette's best team ever, led by Big East Player of the Year Allie Barber, unanimously. All Big East selections, Martha Knobenoff and Hope Wirch. All freshman team, outside hitter Hannah Vandenberg and setter Lauren Speckman. Shane, this Marquette team comes in angry, and they're looking to prove that they deserved a seeded spot.
Yeah, Dan, I mean, you know, we were all kind of expecting Marquette to get the host site, win the Big East Championship this year, but that didn't happen. And now you've got to adjust, okay? You're on the road here at Purdue. You've got a good Dayton team that's coming in hot as well. You got to make some things right here, prove some people wrong, prove that, you know what, we could have had a host site. We should have won the Big East tournament, but you got to put that stuff behind you. You've got your focus right in front of you. You come into the season with your goals, and I know Coach Tyson, this team, had the goal of making another deep run in this tournament. Sweet 16 last year. The deepest a Marquette team has ever gone in the NCAA tournament. So they're ready to get back to that spot and maybe even go a little bit further. But it all starts right here against Dayton, and it should be a fun one.
Yeah, they've got a tough contest in front of them. Dayton Flyers coming into today's matchup at 22-8 overall, 13-1 in conference play. The champions of the Atlantic 10 Conference. Entering this season, they lost a whole lot of talent, including Kenzel Brown, a 3-time All-Conference first team. Margot Wolf, the 2-time A10 Libero of the Year. Lauren Bruns, the 2018 A10 Player of the Year. But they haven't let that stop them, with multiple players stepping out to fill those shoes, namely Jamie Peterson, a redshirt sophomore who was in the Conference Player of the Year, and Amelia Moore, the A10 Rookie of the Year. So this is a team, Shane, that is really dangerous
yeah,
with some major weapons. Tripped over my words there.
Hey, it's all right. We're excited. Yeah, I mean, this Dayton team's good. You can't overlook them. I know Marquette's coming in thinking, hey, you know, let's get back to where we wanted to be in that Sweet 16 like last year. But like I said, it all starts here. You can't overlook this team. They've got some serious weapons, like you said, and we're going to be saying Jamie Peterson's name a lot today, so get used to it. She does just about everything for this team. She's going to take more swings than anyone on the court, including Marquette's Allie Barber. So we're going to be calling her name a lot. She's a fun player to watch, and I'm going to be excited to watch her and Barber go at it at the net.
Absolutely. It's a prolific matchup over at the pins there. These two teams haven't met since August 29th of 2015, with Marquette sweeping that matchup. Kind of interesting because they're in the same region. You would think that they would match up more often.
Right.
Dayton is 20-7 in the all-time series, but the teams haven't met too much in the Ryan Tice era. So the starters being announced on the floor. Marquette going with their typical lineup. It's Vandenberg and Barber, as well as Hope Wirch at the outside hitter. Gwynn Jones and Elizabeth Orff at middle. Speckman is the setter, and Knobenoff is the libero. And for Dayton, Collins is the libero. Allie Papish is one of the outside hitters. Amelia Moore.
Look at this.
And Olivia Dubé. Oh, man.
That's something.
Running out to a hot start.
Man, that's how you get your legs moving. Dayton from the back line here, just sprinting to the net to shake some hands. I like that. That's an interesting little tradition.
It really is.
Here.
Dayton wearing their red jerseys. Libero's got the blue on. Marquette countering with the whites. Knobenoff's got the championship blue.
The best looking sports right there, Dan. That blue, man.
It didn't work too great in the Big East Championship. Marquette actually switched uniforms after the second set. They went from the championship blues in the first and second to the golds.
Interesting.
I
That's interesting.
had never seen a uniform change mid-game
Yeah.
until that. But, hey, apparently it's possible.
Whatever you got to do to get some good mojo
That's
going.
right.
They got the whites today. They're saying fresh start. Dan, this is what it's all about, though. I mean, this is why you play a full season. You build up that confidence. You build up that schedule. Both of these teams had some good wins on their resumes. We'll get into those in a little bit later into the broadcast. But, I mean, this is why you play the game. Go make a run at a championship. And how about the turnout today?
Yeah.
A lot of Dayton fans, a lot of Marquette
Friday
fans.
afternoon, a lot of people.
And we got the Purdue team sitting right behind us doing a little scouting.
Of course.
They play later tonight, and the winner of their match against Wright State will play the winner of this one. So here we go.
Dayton starts out serving. Marquette goes to Barber, and she gets a nice little tip kill. She had four hands in her face. Had to go up over it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would have taken the bet that her first kill would be a little dump over the block, but hey, get on the board. Get some confidence. Allie Barber, a special player, two-time Big East Player of the Year.
This one gets set up for number 10, Jamie Peterson. We are going to be calling that name a lot, as Shane said. A10 Player of the Year. She slams one down, 1-1.
6'4", red shirt, sophomore out of West Liberty, Ohio. Played high school basketball. She's serving right now for the Flyers.
Konovadoff barely gets that one up. Tough serve.
That's a good serve, Dan.
Barber puts one off the hands of Maura Collins. The libero gets her second kill of the day. But you got to watch out for that Peterson serve.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's
Looks
a reason.
like my serve back in the day there, Dan.
That's right.
Put a little top spin on there.
Back at HF, Homewood
That's
Flossmoor.
right. Shout out to my Vikes.
Oh, Konovadoff almost put that one under the net.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. Rushed it a little too much back there. You got time. Take your time. Deep breath. Big moment. You don't want to miss a serve 4 points into the game.
2-2.
3 points against teams in this tournament. They're going to take advantage. You can maybe get away with that against some weaker teams in the conference. As Hope Wirtz, oh man.
Whoa.
No one up at the net. She comes out of nowhere. Whew.
There was no one even close to Hope Wirtz on that one, and she found the seam in the back row. A beautiful look by Hope Wirtz. Sarah Rose and Ellie Kuntz come on.
We know Barber's got that big, long swing, but Hope Wirtz can fire her right arm, man. I mean, she is electric.
This one gets set up for the middle. Amelia Moore tips it over. Good creative shot right there.
Yeah, I mean, if the middle of the floor is open, go to it.
Why not?
That's not just a place where a setter can dump the ball. If you're middle going up, use that to your advantage. Get their opposing libero out of position. That's just smart volleyball.
Elizabeth House comes on to serve. Rose setting one up for Jones on the slide.
That's too easy, Dan. I mean, Dayton so far is having some trouble getting their blockers up at the net, and when you're giving a single block on a Marquette attack, I mean, you go to town on that. And Gwen Jones, no one up that time. She just fired it down.
She is so good on that slide. Pretty much unstoppable if she gets going. Marquette gets the up. Kuntz with a swing. That one goes wide.
Kuntz, the lefty, is going to come down this line a lot today, Dan. She likes to switch it up. She's usually a cross-court hitter, though. But she's trying to come line on her first shot. Maybe you want to go cross to get that swing mojo going.
Oh, service ace as Hope Wirtz badly messed that one up.
Yeah, came right at her face, so she decided to use her hands. That's a great serve by Papish there. Hard line drive at Hope's face.
Konovadoff gets it up this time. Jones has to improvise. Overpass goes back over. Free ball for Marquette.
There's the cross from Kuntz there. Dug up.
Oh, big dig by Konovadoff. Wirtz out of the back row.
Hey,
right
Dan,
to me.
check it out.
My water goes flying, but Hope Wirtz gets the kill.
I know you guys at home can't see us, but we are dead center behind the net here, so behind the baseline. So when we start screaming left and right, that's because Hope Wirtz is firing balls right at our face.
That one came flying for me. I would have had it if my water bottle wasn't there.
Yeah, we know. He's from Philly. He says water weird. All right, Hannah.
Oh, Hannah Vandenberg gets two swings and converts the second one on the overpass.
6'5" Marquette here to start this one off. I love the energy back and forth. Not many rallies, though.
Yeah, not a lot of defense
No,
thus far.
not yet. A lot of hard hitting, though, man. Both these teams getting after it.
Jones is serving, so
Oh,
Marquette in a
easy.
vulnerable rotation. They go right to the right side.
That's outstanding work from their setter, Josie Vondren, right there. Had all day to get that ball to her right side attack. No one up at the net for Marquette. I mean, that's as easy as a kill you're going to get at this level.
Jordan Alberon gets the kill, her first. Outside hitter / defensive specialist. Block by Dayton, first block of the day.
Vondren doing a little bit of everything. Setting up for a kill, getting the assist, and then a block handed right back in the face of Hannah Vandenberg. That is a great play there.
6'0" sophomore setter. Able to play front row as well as back. Service error, Amelia Moore. Service errors just kill you.
Yeah, just absolutely stop the momentum. I can hear my coaches saying it right now. Get the ball over the net. I always say you want to miss long if you're going to miss. At least let the team try to make a play. Here's Speckman to serve for Marquette.
This one gets set up for Dubé, and she puts it down. Dubé, the 6'4" redshirt junior middle blocker. They got some height in this front line.
Yeah, they do. They really do. And honestly, that's where Marquette can be a little vulnerable. I mean, Barber's 6'5", not known for her blocking. She'll get one every once in a while on a big play, but you can attack up at the net. That's where you can get Marquette on a few cheap points.
Speckman for Vandenberg. It's blocked again. Jamie Peterson.
Wow.
Ate that one up.
Single block there on Vandenberg, and she just put it right back in the ground. That is good stuff. 9-7, Dayton leads.
Vandenberg, Speckman sets one up for Barber.
Got to go to Barber. You got to go to Barber. If she's getting a single block up on that pin, go to Barber. I mean, there's a reason she's a unanimous Big East Conference Player of the Year.
Reigning second-team All-American. Got to get more than two hands up in her face.
Absolutely.
This one's set up for Sierra Pla on the right side. Orff tries to tip it over. Tipped back. Marquette gets a bit of a free ball.
Got to use this.
Barber gets blocked.
Nice
Marquette gets
play.
it back up. Barber, another swing. Collins gets it up. First real rally right here.
Yeah.
Back row attack. Marquette gets it back up.
Here's Hope.
Wirch on the right side. Dayton gets it up again. Swing for Peterson. Big up from Vandenberg.
What an up. That's good stuff. Allie's got to make a play here.
Dayton with a chance now. Peterson, another swing, tips one over. Peterson finishes off the big rally.
Dan, that's just heads up volleyball right there. Back and forth, a lot of movement. You know, you start swinging in those, you know, you can kind of guess where if you're going to go cross. Way to use the tip there from Peterson. That's great. That's great play.
Oh, man, line drive serve. Konovatov gets it up. Wirch off the block. That one was touched. They got hands on her face that time, but she went for high hands.
Yeah, I think Hope Wirch is really the key factor here for Marquette if they're going to make a run at this tournament. I think she can bring so much to the table, especially out of the back row.
Papish goes back corner. 11-9, Dayton leads. A lot of these Dayton points have come off of one swing. It hasn't been a ton of rally so far.
I mean, you can tell that Dayton clearly keeping the ball away from Martha Konovatov, the outstanding libero for Marquette. She gets just about everything up.
Barber went off the hands of Sierra Pla. Allie Barber gets her fourth kill. Back to the Rose Kuntz rotation.
See, now this is where Hope Wirch has got to step up for Marquette. She's the go-to hitter in this rotation with Kuntz and Jones up with her. But Hope Wirch has got to be the factor here.
Vandenberg coming out of the back. Konovatov sets one up for Wirch. At the pin, it's blocked again. Man,
Amelia Moore,
she's
redshirt freshman. She is all over that net.
She is just gobbling some of these plays up.
Sarah Rose going over to talk to the referee.
Tice was upset about something.
I think they were looking for some touch of some sort. I don't know.
Either a touch or a net violation or something.
Maybe.
Unsure. Barber leads the way with 4 kills for the Golden Eagles.
Short serve, nice.
Hope Wirch had to improvise midair.
Yep.
And she was able to confuse the blockers enough.
4th kill for Hope tonight already. She came to play.
Shane, your prediction of Hope being the impact player looking good so far.
I mean, Dan,
you got a good track record.
It's almost like I know what I'm talking about, huh? Great play from Knopfnoff. Just sticking an arm out there, getting that ball up.
And then Vandenberg able to split the block. Good work there by the Golden Eagles after Vondrans tried to set her dump. And Marquette scrambled to get back.
12-12, neck and neck here. What more could you want? First round of tournament action.
Vondran for Papish. Jones was at the net. That's going to be a net violation against Dayton.
Great work from Jones there, getting up, getting those hands over, spread across the net. Fundamental block right there.
She's been a big, big newcomer for the Golden Eagles this year, coming from Auburn.
Replacing Jenna Rosenthal, all-time block leader in Marquette history.
Peterson came from the back row, and Sarah Rose had no chance.
Yeah, that's tough. And when you're a setter with no blocks up, playing defense, sit and duck.
Papish with the service ace. Hope Wirch has been having some trouble with handling those line drives.
Let's see if they go back. They go to Knavadov in the seam. Good play by her to get that ball up.
Vandenberg sends one into the student section off the tip. Well, not the student section, the Purdue player section.
If I wasn't wearing this tight suit coat, I might have been able to stretch for that one, Dan. A little restricted. Feel like Tommy Boy.
Gwyn Jones now serving for the Golden Eagles.
She has had her issues serving, and they let it go.
Whoa.
She gets it.
That one, that was close.
I was a reverse broadcaster jinx right there. I was just saying she's had plenty of issues serving the ball this year, and what happens? She gets an ace. So
she has, that's now 11 service aces on the year, 32 errors. So you're right.
Yeah,
she does have issues.
That's not a ratio that you feel good about.
No. A lot of the Marquette players are aggressive servers, and as a result, that sometimes becomes a bit of the ratio. But Jones she's just trying to get it over the net, and she's struggling a little bit.
Yeah. So we got our first timeout here on the floor.
Media timeout.
Yeah.
It is 15-14. Marquette leads. Wirch and Barber each have 4 kills for the Golden Eagles. Vandenberg adds 3. Jamie Peterson with Dayton's high of 3 as well.
It's been really good, Dan, so far.
Yeah, been a lot of back and forth action thus far. Neither team able to gain too much traction.
Right.
Whenever Dayton gets a good point, Marquette gets one right back.
Only 1 attack error for Dayton so far, 4 for the Golden Eagles. So a little cleaner on the Dayton side, but they've had some service issues, a net violation, so kind of evening out, 15-14 like you said.
Some unforced errors made by the Flyers.
But a great start to this tournament. I mean, place is starting to fill in a little more. Good vibes here at Purdue.
Especially a good start for Dayton, taking on the number 13 team in RPI.
Yep.
Number 16 team in the country, who should have been a hosting seed, and you're only down 1 at the first time out.
Yeah. Got to feel good about yourself. Coach Tim Horsman has got to feel good about where they're at in his 11th season.
Peterson gonna take an out-of-system swing. Rose sets one up for Vandenberg. It got blocked, but
good touch there from Collins, though. Couldn't get it up, but love the effort.
She got a hand on it. That's all that.
That's all you can do.
Sometimes that's all that you can control.
It's very true. It's an unforgiving position, but man, when you get one of those up, nothing feels better.
You would know, wouldn't you, Shane?
Oh my goodness, I'm not going to talk about myself. Amelia Moore just put a crater into Marquette's side. My goodness, this girl, redshirt freshman, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. My goodness, that was a rocket.
She was injured last season. That's the reason for the red shirt.
Yep.
And this year, A10 Rookie of the Year.
Clearly feeling that impact. My goodness, so is the floor.
Kuntz got blocked. Vondran for Peterson.
That's a great swing. Great swing from Peterson. Got her ball, or excuse me, got her hand all the way on top of that ball. Put it right over the block and over the head of Sarah Rose.
And that was just great control. That wasn't even overpowered.
Oh,
she
no,
knew
that's
exactly where to put that one.
Great placement. That's veteran volleyball right there.
Wirch.
Veteran volleyball, I don't know if that makes sense. Kuntz, man, coming down the line. I'm telling you, that's got to be her shot. She goes cross a little too much where it can be kind of easy to tell where she's going. When she's got time and she's in rhythm and can come down that line on the right side with that lefty swing, whew, that's tough to stop.
A lot of teams don't know how to game plan for a lefty either. They're pretty rare in college volleyball, so she's able to use that to her advantage.
Great set. Man, that's good stuff from Josie Vondran. Bends down, puts it. I mean, that was just a great attack there from Dayton. The middle was flying in. That ball could have gone to either one of them, and they both would have been in rhythm. That is ideal setting up a kill. Great work.
Bridget Doherty now at the service line.
That's a tough serve, too.
Barber.
Yeah, she's got to get going.
Right through the blockers. 18-17 Marquette's up.
Serving for the Golden Eagles, number 2 in the victory.
They don't have an answer for Barber yet. Marquette keeps feeding her the ball, man. They got a good chance.
Luckily for Dayton, though, Barber comes off the floor for
that's true.
a decent amount of time.
That's where Hope Wirch comes into play. Get up. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Collins got a hand on it, but Barber is too much. 19-17. That one went into the camera over at the top of the net. We're going to take a timeout. Dayton will. So Marquette leads by 2. Dayton takes their first timeout. Barber now up to 6 kills. Peterson has 5. For Dayton, it's exactly like we thought. A clash of the Titans out here.
Yeah, I mean, we've said Peterson a lot. We've said Barber a lot. A lot of high-octane offense.
Yeah.
A lot of hard swings. We only saw that one real extended rally. But other than that, it's been a lot of back and forth, big swings, big points. So it's good volleyball either way, though.
You wonder if either team's going to be able to figure something out on the defensive side, because it's just been mainly an offensive style game so far. Both teams are just taking good swings, finding good spots, and Dayton hasn't been able to get a ton of blockers up in Marquette's face, except for the couple where they've had forehands up.
Yep.
And Marquette, as we know, Marquette struggles to get blockers up, but they got to be a bit stronger in the back row.
Yeah, I mean, you know, whatever team can get that edge on defensive end, especially in that back row, is going to have a good advantage in this one, because, I mean, they're hitting the ball hard. I mean, Dayton is bringing some firepower. We know what Marquette can bring with Barber and Wirch and Vandenberg, but, I mean, Dayton is crushing the ball. So, I mean, just to get a ball up and get your offense another opportunity to swing, that's really all you can ask for at this point. So Marquette with a 2-point advantage in the serve right here. This is a crucial little stretch to see if they can end this first set.
We were talking to Coach Tice earlier, and he was talking about how his middles were going to need to play a big role today. Orphan Jones haven't done too much just yet, but we'll watch to see if they try to incorporate them into the game plan a bit more.
Great up there from Konovodov. Right over to Barber.
Splits the block. Allie Barber gives her team a 3-point advantage. That's classic Marquette right there. It's Konovodov dig, Speckman set, Barber spikes it down.
I mean, what more could you want? That's as good as it's going to get. I promise you.
Vandenberg serving. Peterson up. This one goes over to Pla.
That's good. Marquette didn't know what to do there. That's just such a good set. Flying one way towards the outside pin, setting it all the way back to the right side pin. You get the middle blocker all out of whack.
Yeah.
One-on-one.
Orf got a hand on it, but
way late.
Yeah, nowhere near enough. Oh, man.
Konovatov is
serve.
just, yeah, but I mean, Martha ate it up.
I don't know how either of them made that play, but Konovatov made the great dig, and Orff was able to find a spot.
Yep.
Good vision from Elizabeth Orff.
21-18, Marquette here, 3-point advantage, trying to close out this first set. Oh, yeah.
Good up from Vandenberg in the back. Barber, Collins with a big up. That one went into the rafters. Marquette free ball. Speckman set her dump.
Oh, it's over, man. We have got some great effort here. Here's hope.
Oh, Collins another up.
Pipe
From the
attack
back.
there from Peterson. Konovatov read it great, and Barber's going to get called for the double, trying to use her hands. That was as good a volleyball as you will see. I am telling you, both sides doing everything. I mean, unfortunately, it ends in a double, but wow, really good effort from both of these teams in this first set.
The two liberos were just squaring off right there.
Putting on a show.
Collins now serving. Short serve. It's an ace.
I mean, I'd go short every time on Marquette. They cannot figure that serve out.
Dayton's serving tough today.
Yeah.
Marquette's going to need a timeout to reconsider some things, but when a team is this good from the service line, they've got some line drives, they've got some short little loopers that end up going really short, and Marquette has trouble. Dayton's a strong serving team. They're aggressive, and Marquette doesn't have a lot of answers so far. 21-20 Marquette leads, but Dayton threatening.
Yeah, this is what it's all about right here. 21-20, trying to get that first set. We know how important that first set is. Crucial to your likelihood of winning the whole match. So Dayton trying to fight right back in this one, tie it up, and then first to 4.
Both teams hitting above 400 right now. Dayton hitting 435, Marquette 424.
Yeah, it's been a clean game.
Dayton 3 blocks, Marquette with 0. But the Golden Eagles have 11 digs compared to 8 for the Flyers. And then 3 service aces for the team out of Ohio. Dayton coming out of the A10 into this game. They lost in the regular season to VCU to be the 2nd seed in the A10 tournament, but then they took the A championship by beating Virginia Commonwealth.
Dayton's had a good year. Really impressive stuff.
Big win over Michigan earlier on this year in a 5-setter. Another big dub over Illinois State, also in the field of 64, receiving votes at the time. And they also, in a scrimmage earlier on in the year, they beat Pitt, who's the number 6 seed in this field. Oh, Hope Wirch. If she is able to get going, Marquette is impossible to stop.
She hits the ball so hard. And she can do it. That time she hit it from a middle position.
Yeah, she can hit it from any spot.
She's already hit on both pins and a pipe from the back row. I mean, that's really good stuff.
Sarah Rose serving now. Peterson gets it up. Moore finds the floor somehow.
Just got that ball inbound right past Konovatov.
Snuck it on the line right there.
Yeah, really nice placement. I don't know if she did it on purpose. Might have got some help from the net, but
A little bit.
22-21. Dayton's got the ball here. Let's see if they go short again.
Brooke Westbeld comes in to serve.
Looks like Marquette serve receive took a step up, though. They do go short, and Konovatov sends it right over to Dayton's libero.
Dayton gets another chance. And it's going to be a ball handling violation.
Yeah.
What's the official call of that one?
Back row attack past the 10-foot line. Can't do that. Cannot come over that line when you're approaching and taking an attack from the back row. It's a bad mistake there. 23-21, and Hope Wirch serves up an ace to give
Shanked
Marquette
serve.
set point.
24-21. And Dayton is going to take their final timeout. Tim Horsman in his 11th year. He smells some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have that error and then follow it up with an ace from Marquette. I mean, that's a recipe for a win for the Golden Eagles. So let's see if they can take advantage of 2 plays that go in their favor there. This is a crucial point.
So Marquette will be heading back to the service line after this timeout. It's been a real good battle so far today. I wasn't sure what to expect out of Dayton. I mean, I knew that they were a good team. They'd been beating some pretty strong teams this year, champions of the A10, but sometimes you just wonder with these teams coming out of the smaller conferences what you're going to get.
Yeah, that's fair, and you got to give them credit for kind of coming right at Marquette and kind of giving them a little bit of their own medicine, seeing who can hit the ball the hardest. I mean, it is a slugfest right now, and like we said earlier, not a ton of balls getting put back up in the air, and when they do, whatever team's digging that ball up is going to usually get the point. So it's been a fun one so far. Good start. We're enjoying it, that's for sure.
That's, yeah. I mean, we're enjoying any volleyball, Shane.
That's true, Dan.
Volleyball aficionados.
That is true.
So Hope Wirch going back to serve.
This is exactly who you want serving in this position, too. She's going to be aggressive, and she's going to try to find a spot to ace here and win the set.
You know how many aces she has this year, Shane?
Let me know.
57.
That's impressive.
Leads the team by far.
That is impressive. She hits the ball hard from back there, too.
Peterson gets it up. Vondran for Papish. Konovodov shanked it.
That's a big swing from Papish there. Not the tallest outside hitter, you'll see. But big swing nonetheless, only 6'1".
A10 Rookie of the Year last year. Oh, that one hits the tape.
Oh, look at this effort.
Oh, Marquette almost got it back over, but got it up a couple times. Tice needs a timeout now. 24-23, the Golden Eagles are up, trying to take the set, but Dayton not letting that happen just yet.
How about the response from Dayton? I mean, yeah, they're saying, hey, you two be quiet. I don't care that we're in a smaller conference. Look what we can do. That's great work out of the timeout. Good work from head coach Tim Horsman. Now let's see if head coach Ryan Tice for Marquette can do the same. All right, weather the storm. They just got two. We still have a set point. Let's get this point side out and take a one-set lead.
This Dayton team has a lot of weapons at the net, led by Jamie Peterson. They lost a lot of talent coming into this year, but they got Peterson back. That was a big thing. She's actually the age of a senior. She redshirted her sophomore year due to injury, and then when she was finally about to come back, she had a kid, had a child. So she took another redshirt year, and now she's finally back. A10 Player of the Year. She accounts for 39% of their swings.
Yeah, and you know what? Credit to NCAA and Dayton for giving her another year of eligibility after the birth of her child. I mean, that shows priorities, you know? Sometimes it's not just about sports. It's more than that. And obviously, Dayton is grateful that she's still sticking around because she is a heck of a player.
And she's got 2 more years.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not over for her by any means.
So we will resume play. Marquette trying to take the set. It's 24-23. Neither team has a timeout left. Papish. Vandenberg overpass. This one gets set up for more. Vandenberg blocks it. Marquette takes set one, 25-23. Hannah Vandenberg. Talk about a time for the first block.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's the best they've looked on a block that whole set. And for Marquette, they're happy about that because that one just ended a really, really solid set from both teams. So credit to Jones and Vandenberg getting up, putting that one back on Dayton's side.
So the Golden Eagles take the first set 25-23. Allie Barber leads the way with 7 kills on the match. Hope Wirch has 5, Vandenberg has 4 for the Golden Eagles. Peterson with 5 for the Flyers. Amelia Moore has 3, and Papish has 2. So both teams spreading the offense a little bit, but clearly their biggest hitters are getting the most swings so far. 12 swings for Peterson compared to 5 for Moore.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we figured that coming in. We looked at the stats earlier. She just dominates the percentage of attack for Dayton. I mean, she's over 60%. I mean, that's a lot of swings. So we knew that one coming in, but
Yeah.
she's lived up to the hype that we were researching about. I mean, she's a really good player.
Marquette hitting 441, or they hit 441 in the frame. Barber led the way with, she's hitting 700, 7 kills on 10 attacks. Jeez.
That's unreal. I mean, she is such a good, solid player, does not make a lot of mistakes. And when she heats up and gets a few kills in a row, I mean, there's no stopping her. She's picking her spots, she's smoking the ball, and she's making sure, okay, I'm not gonna hit it right into the block either. If I gotta tip one, I gotta tip one. You know, she's so smart about her attack. So, Allie Barber, a special player. She can do just about everything on an attack for Marquette.
Here's the question, Shane.
Yeah.
It's a little early to think about this, but what do they do without her next year?
Well,
I know
that's a
that
fair
it's
question.
absolutely not on their minds right now.
No, it's not.
But
I
still.
think one saving grace is getting KJ Lyons back. Had surgery this year. She's with the team now, but you know, I think you build off the momentum. You still got Hope Wirtz for another year. You're getting Lyons back. Vandenberg looks like a really solid player. That's going to be a big part of this program. But to be honest with you, Dan, there's no replacing Allie Barber. She is a special player. She's their go-to player when they need a huge play. And yeah, you know, you can get the kills still. You can have the big plays, but just that enigma of, all right, we need a play. We're going to Allie no matter what.
Yeah.
It's hard to build that. I mean, she's the all-time kills leader in program history for a reason. So we'll see. But like you said, they got a lot of bigger things to think about before that.
First, focus on Dayton.
That's
Then,
right.
if you get that win, focus on your next opponent. They are certainly not looking to the offseason just yet. Whole lot of things standing in their way before getting to that moment. But always in the back of your mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's no question. Same thing for Lauren Speckman. I mean, she's an outstanding setter. You know, she's had a great career. Sarah Rose next in line to be the starting setter for this team.
Well, here's the question. Does Rose step up and become the setter, or does Mosier take the part that Speckman has done and Rose stays in her role as in the 6-2 offense? Does she play that spot?
No, I'm going to guess Sarah Rose gets the starting nod and the majority of the work. But Claire Mosier has shown some bright spots this year when she's had the opportunity.
Speckman going to start this one out serving. Doherty sets one up for Peterson. Marquette barely gets it back over.
Great play by Barber to punch it over.
Peterson tip.
Perfectly
Speckman gets
read
it up.
by Lauren.
Barber goes for high hands. Flyers get it back. Peterson tried to go back row. Orff is going to get the setup, and Barber sends one way long.
15 feet out of bounds for Allie Barber. Didn't get on top of it at all. Just hit a line drive into the bleachers.
Missed it just a little bit.
A little bit.
Just a tad.
Great effort, though, by Marquette. Barber, Konovatov, and Speckman, all with great digs on just that play alone.
Peterson serving. Konovatov gets it up.
See, it is a good serve. It is hard, but when it's got enough downward action like that and it's not moving side to side, Martha's going to get that one up 9 out of 10 times.
Wirtz came from the back. Flyers with the up. And the nice placement by Allie Papish. Goes back corner. Vandenberg got a hand on it, but Dayton gets the point. They're up 2-0.
I thought maybe Lauren Speckman could have got that one with her hands. Decided to let it go for Vandenberg. Just a good place ball, though. I mean, yeah, Konovatov's all over this serve right now.
Vandenberg sends one long.
But they're not
3-0.
winning the point, so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. Let's see if Peterson tries to hit it to either Wirtz or Vandenberg here.
I think the problem is she might just not be able to angle it.
No,
Oh, never
there she
mind.
goes.
My bad. Barber's going to get a swing.
Out
It's
of bounds.
blocked out of bounds. 3-1. I thought that maybe her serve was just so low and fast that she struggled to get a proper angle on it, but
You move your hand a little bit, change the toss, take a step on the baseline, do a couple different things. You really want to go for a seam, though. Make two people come together. There's a ball. Nice hands over
that one
next
got
to us.
Sent long. Oh, it was touched. Hope says,
Speckman too. They are saying no chance. Tice is going to challenge this one.
Hope immediately started wagging her finger at her coach, saying, you got to challenge that one.
Yeah.
So if the call stands, it's 4-1, but it could also go back to 3-2. Worst does not think she touched it.
The beauty of technology.
A couple years ago, this wouldn't be possible, would it?
No, but you keep advancing, Dan. It's a great thing about where we're at. Just kidding. I don't know. It's good to have the stuff. I don't know how it works. I mean, you're going on a video screen to look at a touch in slow motion. That is not easy to do.
Did they review plays when you were playing?
In high school, boys volleyball, Dan, they did not.
Aw.
It usually resulted in me giving the ref a funny look. Or my coach screaming. Shout out Bob St. Ledger. Outstanding coach at home of Flossmoor High School.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, come on. This last year was his last year.
Aw.
Congratulations to him and all his accomplishments. He's a two-time state champion in Illinois.
Were you an anytime state champion?
HF's boys volleyball program was not what HF was known for. But I will say, our junior year, we won the regional first time in like 25 years in school history. So,
did you start?
I did not. I came off the bench. I set that year, started my senior year at libero, 6'4" libero.
Yeah, you don't see that one too often.
You don't. But when you got the knees and back, I do.
That one stays Dayton point.
Interesting. Marquette was certain that one was coming back.
Wirch still shaking her hand.
Shaking her head. Can't believe it. She can't believe it.
Neither can you.
Tell. Well, I couldn't tell. I mean,
it happened so fast.
These players are smoking the ball up there. Oh, that could have been a double from Speckman. She might have gotten away with one. No call.
Papish tried to go cross and short.
Great set.
Marquette puts it back up. Oh, Wirch with the attack error. Didn't get a proper hand on that one at all.
Yeah, she wants that one back. She tried to roll it over the block, completely mishit it. Sometimes you do just got to smack it, though, and hope for the best if you're out of position.
Vandenberg gets it up. Orff from the right side just tipped it over. Oh!
Marquette's falling asleep here.
Timeout by Marquette, 6-1 Dayton advantage. Their fans are loving it.
Yeah, they're getting excited here in Purdue.
In West Lafayette.
Indiana.
United States.
I thought you were going Midwest.
No.
As a Philly guy.
I went country.
Oh, that's fair. Western Hemisphere? Or Northern?
Both.
Hemisphere. I don't even remember. Take me back to middle school.
West of the equator. That's all I know.
No, north.
Oh, north of the equator.
The equator cuts it in half.
West
you
of
goof.
the prime meridian.
Okay, now you've lost me.
I'm going back to my geography.
Let me go back to what I know. Let's talk a little volleyball, huh?
All right, that sounds good to me.
All right.
So Barber now has 8 kills, hitting 500 still.
6-1 lead, though, for Dayton. I mean, they came out, they lost that first set, but that didn't stop them. I mean, they're coming out hungry here, trying to even this thing up. I said in our pregame, I thought this would go 4 with a Marquette victory. So we'll see if that stays true. Dan, you were calling for a Marquette sweep.
I was, but I don't know.
You never know.
Dayton's a tough team to handle.
They're good. They are good. They are good. And, you know, you start to have that thought, maybe a little underestimation, possibly. I mean, I don't know if they thought Dayton was going to come out and play as clean and tough.
3 errors in the match for Dayton.
Yeah, that's impressive. That is really impressive.
All right, so Collins gonna serve again. Marquette still with the same 6 on the floor.
Look at that ball move. That is beautiful.
Barber, tip. They get it back up, but it goes over the net.
Gotta use it.
Wirch on the slide. That one got up. Papish. Vandenberg with the dig. Barber's gonna get another swing. Oh, Collins with a big up.
Oh, that's a tough angle.
Papish gets it over nonetheless. Wirch. It was blocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Marquette got away with one there. The tough angle made Allie Barber come in and dig it to get it to Speckman, which meant Lauren had one option to set. So Dayton was able to get two blockers up in front of Hope, but she was able to hit it off the block for the kill.
Knavadov serves. Back row attack. Vandenberg with a good up. Free ball from Barber. Jones got a hand on it. Pancake by Speckman.
That is so good. So hard to do.
Collins with the dump. Knavadov has to put it over.
I am a big proponent of a setter dump. That was crafty by Collins.
Gets a swing. It was shanked. 6-2 or 6-3 now. You know, that was Collins that went for the dump too. She's a libero.
Yeah, sorry. I know. I caught that one as I was saying it.
But she was setting at the time.
Right. She's got good hands for a libero. That's good stuff.
Dayton's gonna challenge. I don't know what they're challenging.
Looked like a clear touch from over here.
Unless they're challenging someone was in the net.
Let's hear what the... Nope, we got no announcement for what the challenge is.
They also said that the head coach from Marquette was challenging the call. Huh? I heard challenging.
Yeah, it's tough to hear. That guy sounds like Cyborg.
Before the game, you said, is that a human that is saying these starters? And yes it was.
Well, at least Marquette's feeling good. We got a little dance party going on the bench.
You know, they love to play nice and fun and loose. And earlier in the year, I was talking to Speckman, and she was talking about how they try not to let the pressure get to them ever. And you can see that today. They're out there having fun, laughing,
and
joking around.
We're at every game. We see Sarah Rose and Katie Shesso always having a good time.
Always breaking out the moves.
They always have a little choreographed dance going on or something.
Big whoop, there it is dance. They always break that one out.
Oh, it's good. Feels like Bill Walton's on this broadcast right now.
But both of us are Bill Walton.
Look at the one-hand set opportunity there. Interesting from Vondran.
4 touches.
Seemed a little unnecessary. She could have maybe went up with 2. But she was tight on that net. That's a good effort.
Knavadov serves it for Peterson. Pla on the slide.
That's a great angle.
Barber on the run. Oh, setter dump, pancake.
Oh, look at that. Come on. She caught that ball. That's a back row attack. Yeah. Can't do that. Can't jump and put it over if you're a setter and if you're in the back row.
So she did multiple things wrong. What's the official call? Ball handling error?
No, back row attack.
Okay.
When you're a setter in the back row, you cannot leave your feet and go over with the ball.
I was just saying because she also caught it.
Right.
So it could have been a...
Yeah, I mean, they can usually get away with that. That ball hit the pin there. So a couple errors for Dayton in a row, and we've got a tied game here. 6-6 in the second set.
5-0 scoring run for the Golden Eagles. Knavadov has been at the service line for a while. Papish tips it over. Went over the block. Speckman couldn't get there in time. 7-6. Elizabeth House and Josie Vondran coming in for the Flyers. Dayton's up 1 here in the second set. Wirch, Speckman back to Wirch. Woo. Back corner, gets it in. Hope Wirch.
Boom.
Going back to the Baylor broadcast, Shane.
Hope Wirch is fun to watch. She can get up. She can swing it like no other. And she can hit it from anywhere on the floor.
As you also said on that broadcast.
Whoa, whoa, what was that play? That was awesome. That's a setter dump right there. She
down the line
threw the ball at the 10-foot line where the 10-foot line meets the sideline. That was It's a great play. Short.
Take some pointers, Shane.
Yeah, let me get back into my intramural. Bring it to my intramural game. I could use some new moves. I might get called for a lift on that, though.
Probably.
Also, I don't know if I could place it like that. That was awesome.
Service error by Papish.
Man, they are throwing them all over. Dayton loves a setter dump, setter attack.
Kuntz goes off the hands of the block. It hits the floor on the Dayton side. Marquette in the lead now, 9-8.
Yeah, she's switching it up nice. She's going line, she's going cross. It's good to see from the lefty.
She's been a really strong addition for Marquette.
That's mine. Oh, yeah.
Good
Look at those
hands, Shaner.
I got you, Hope. Oh, she didn't want that one. She
no.
wanted the, yeah, I don't blame her.
It had your sweaty hands on it. Marquette's up 10-8.
Oh, man. Just celebrate the good play. I almost ripped my suit coat, though. Put my hands in the air.
And then Wirch sends one long. Maybe she should have used the ball that you had grabbed.
That's a good point.
Thank you. I'm always thinking. 10-9, Marquette's up.
I was known for a few aces back in the day. Dude.
Were you?
Could have had a little good mojo on that ball. That's a good serve.
Rose up for Vandenberg. House gets it up.
All right, here. Use this free ball. Oh.
Oh! Ellie Kuntz.
Wow, I did not like how Marquette took that free ball at all. Kuntz came in and got it. And then Sarah Rose set her up, which you probably want to go to the outside on that one, but credit to Kuntz. She put it down. Who cares?
Defense had no chance.
No.
Oh, that one.
Oh, Vandenberg read it perfectly. She just
went
got
right in her face.
Yeah, taste of that fake leather. Plastic? I don't know what a volleyball is made out of, man.
I figured you would know.
I know. You'd think I would. It's definitely something
fake leather.
Synthetic.
Yeah. I don't think that's a natural resource.
Fox. Right? Faux?
Faux. Fox.
I think I've been exposed for saying Fox before. I don't think on a broadcast, though.
Service error by Dayton. Marquette's up 12-10
They've had
now.
a few of those.
This set especially, they've had 3.
All right, here's Speckman and Barber in now. This is where Marquette's got to take advantage. They got their starters back on the floor.
Vondran for Peterson. Haven't called her name too much, but she finds the seam. Wirtz got a hand on it, but not enough. Peterson serving now.
Serving 10, Jamie Peterson.
12-11. Peterson, service error again.
Out, yeah.
That one went long and wide.
Serving for the Golden Eagles, number 2.
Coach Horsman might be saying, hey, take a little off.
Yeah.
Let's get the ball in here. We've been good on our rallies.
Vandenberg serving.
Oh, could have been a double. Got away with it.
Papish gets the kill. Shesso comes in for Vandenberg.
Her first appearance.
Yeah. She comes in to play a little defense.
Yeah.
Takes a couple rotations away from Vandenberg, get her arm a little more rest. They go right for Shesso. Oh, Barber. Collins got a hand on it, but sent it into the block party official student section of Purdue Volleyball. That's a little, I don't love it, but I was just reading the sign. You see it? Block party. Okay.
Loud and clear, Dan.
Sure.
Love the jump set, even though it's not needed, but Doherty looks good when it happens.
Speckman got the pancake, and then Barber took a big swing, gives Marquette a 15-10 advantage. 15-12, sorry.
Speckman's going to have a high five imprinted on this floor.
Yeah.
She's pancaking everything.
She's up to 7 digs. Match high.
That's what makes her special, though. She is as good of a defensive player as she is a setter.
Konovatov sends one long. 15-13. Elizabeth House now on to serve. 5'5" sophomore DS. That one goes long too. Just trading service errors.
Not a recipe for success.
No. Rose and Kuntz come back on. Now this is probably the most vulnerable rotation for Marquette because you really only have 3 options at the net with 2 DSs and a setter, a small setter in.
Yeah.
Wirch
doesn't care though.
Yeah, right. They go right for Wirch, and she goes off the outside hand of the blocker. Timeout, Dayton.
And the other way you can look at it with that rotation is they're probably going to get most of the balls up as well. You got your 3 best defensive players in the back row there.
17-13, Marquette is up in the second set after taking the first, 25-23. I'm Dan Abington alongside Shane Hogan here at the Holloway Gymnasium in West Lafayette, Illinois. Marquette versus Dayton in the NCAA round of 64. Both teams fighting to advance to the second round tomorrow, the round of 32, taking on the winner of Purdue versus Wright State. That is occurring after this game. Purdue, the number 16 seed in this tournament, earned the right to host the first 2 rounds. Marquette thought that they should have been a host seed, but lost to St. John's in the Big East playoffs, really killed them. Creighton as well.
Yeah, I mean, St. John's came in just disrupting a lot of plans.
Yeah, and then
ours included.
And then they got bounced.
Yeah, they did.
They got bounced by Texas A&M,
but
the 11 seed, 13
yeah,
seed.
This is a great host venue, though.
It is.
Purdue's done a great job. Stadium looks good.
It's nice and intimate.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not the same as, this is Holloway Gymnasium, not Mackey Arena, the men's basketball stadium.
Right. That would be something, though, if we were in there. But wouldn't get the same vibe.
This doesn't serve as the women's basketball stadium, I don't think. No, it doesn't, because there are no nets above. Right?
Nah, this has got to be a practice floor.
Yeah, it's just practice.
We're figuring it out as we go, if you can't tell.
We have only been here for about an hour and a half.
Got in town this morning, left Marquette. That feels like it was 2 days ago, Dan.
It really does.
Nice job there by Jones at the net.
Ate that one up. Kuntz.
She
Collins.
is hitting the ball clean.
Oh, Konovatov, big up. Jones tried to put it over. Konovatov, another big up. Wirch rolls it over the block.
Martha's doing everything right now. I mean, it is impressive watching her play.
Kuntz tries to push one back corner. Just missed it. Big rally.
Yeah, that was good stuff right there.
Martha Konovatov did everything you could ask.
Yeah, she is something, Dan. She really is. She doesn't get talked about as much as Barber and Wirch and Speckman, but she is solid as a rock back here.
Konovatov with the dig. Kuntz.
I like that play a lot.
Out of the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Bring that lefty swing from the gut. I like it.
Vandenberg comes back on to take the front row rotations.
Let's see how aggressive Wirch is here.
Yeah, I was going to say. You got a 4-point cushion. May as well try something.
Yeah, absolutely. Go smoke one back there.
They get it up. Awkward angle.
Oh, look at this. I mean, that's outstanding.
Good defense.
Konovatov's all over.
Oh, more. Wow, Konovatov got it up, but went out of bounds. Amelia Moore smoked that ball.
Yeah, she can hit the ball hard, but I mean, watching volleyball as long as I have, both my sisters played, I played, I've never seen someone play libero like Martha Konovatov. I mean, it is seriously awesome to watch. She's all over the place.
Honorable mention All-American last year.
Give it to her this year. Committee, whoever you are.
Just at all committee members. If anyone's listening to the Marquette
Radio
Radio
I know they
stream.
are. Come on. You're telling me they're not? Flagship Marquette Radio right here.
Jones got blocked, and it's a 18-16 Marquette lead. Dayton clawing back in. Dubé and Peterson with the block.
If I'm Dayton, I'm serving at Vandenberg every single time.
Oh, a block by Dubé again. 1 point game. 18-17, Marquette up.
This is a huge stretch for both teams right now. Dayton needs to even this set up here. Marquette trying to take a 2-set-to-none lead. This stretch is going to define the match.
Set it up for Jones. Marquette barely gets it back up.
You got to go deep with some of these balls. Go deep.
Kuntz paints the back line. Ellie Kuntz making a big impact.
Yeah, she's having a really strong day.
She was really important for Marquette in the Big East tournament at the Owl. They went to her a lot.
Yeah, and if you think my partner says tournament funny, you're not going crazy.
I'm just from Philadelphia. I get it all the time.
I gotta say something.
I know. Oh, Wirtz gets blocked by Dubé. Solo block.
That's impressive stuff.
She is Olivia Dubé, 6'4", redshirt junior, out of Lake Elsinore, California. She played in the USA Volleyball Nationals in 2015 as a high schooler. 92 blocks coming into today, and she has 5 so far in the match.
I'm telling you, Vandenberg is struggling in serve receive right now. Dayton's continuously going at her.
Peterson sends one out. That one just barely missed the corner.
Let's see if Dayton, I thought maybe they'd challenge
Yeah,
there.
I thought there might be a touch.
It looked close. You're down 2 points. Could be going down 2-0, but at the same time, you don't want
second challenge.
Right. You got to be smart about them.
Speckman and Barber back in. Oh, Kanavanov got the up, but that one came in with a little too much power.
Yeah, that was well done.
20-19.
All right, here's Peterson's big serve. We're going to see it coming at us here. That's good. But Martha's done a great job with it.
Vandenberg right in the middle. And she paints the back line. 21-19.
Vandenberg really stepped up after the injury to KJ Lyons, filling a huge void for Marquette.
I have a question.
Let's hear
Was
it.
that kill right there? Was that one down the chute? When you say down
Hold
the
on,
chute?
hold
All
on. We got some
We'll get to that later.
good action going here.
Marquette barely got the ball back over. Oh, out of the middle.
Good
Orff
touch
gets
by
it up.
Orff.
Speckman puts one way up.
Woo!
Big dig from Collins. Wirtz puts one on the back line again.
That's great stuff. Most important part of that rally right there was Speckman putting that ball in the rafters for Barber to get her feet underneath her to take a huge swing, which she did. Set up Wirtz for a big kill. So what was your question?
22-19, Marquette's up. But I
Yes,
was
okay.
asking, when Vandenberg had the kill earlier out of the middle,
Right.
you've said down the chute a couple times today.
I have?
You have. Coming down the chute.
Okay.
Would you have considered that one down the chute or no?
Considering I don't remember saying it, I'm just going to say yeah.
Okay.
All right. Glad we covered that.
I wasn't sure what the difference was because a couple times when Wirtz has come out of the back row on an attack like that, you said coming down the chute. You don't remember.
I think we need to go to the review. Challenge. I challenge.
I guarantee you said this earlier in this set.
Down the chute. Feel like I'm throwing my laundry down to the basement. I don't know, Dan.
All right.
You might be making some things up.
I am not making anything up. You said those words.
There's just no way.
You did. All right. We're going to ignore it for now. But if you say it again, I'm going to call you out.
All right. If I say it again, dinner's on me, a.k.a. Purdue.
22-19, Marquette's up coming out of the timeout. Golden Eagles trying to go up 2-0 here in the round of 64 at Holloway Gymnasium. Dan Avington, Shane Hogan on the call for Marquette Radio.
Shout out John Leuzzi in the
Right,
in the
back
studio.
In the studio. Doing it all.
Oh, another dump.
Oh, pancake by
Beautiful.
Kanavanov.
Just beautiful.
Barber. Ooh, big up from Peterson in the back. That one got skied. Barber's going to get another swing, blocked out of bounds.
You can see Marquette's starting to really play with some confidence now. They're getting balls up. They're taking big swings. Dayton looks like they've lost a little bit of that energy they brought in the first set. Let's see if Marquette can close it out here.
A team like Marquette just wears you down repeatedly.
Oh, great set.
Oh, it goes wide, 24-19. Set point. Marquette trying to take set 2.
I like that over there. Marquette fans up on their feet. Al McGuire Center tradition, standing up for set point.
Good little Marquette section. Traveling the 3.5 hours from Milwaukee. Maybe. Oh, and Orff won the block battle.
Block party.
Ah, like the student section.
Got it.
I get it. Marquette takes set 2, 25-19. Golden Eagles are up 2-0 on the Dayton Flyers.
That is huge. I mean, absolutely crucial to go up 2-0 in this opening round of the tournament. I mean, really, really important stuff. Now, you know, you don't want to take your foot off the gas if you're Marquette, but you don't have to be perfect, and that's huge. So it's the Golden Eagles there. That was another great set. This has been really fun so far.
So Marquette's up 2-0 on the Dayton Flyers. We're going to take a quick break here on Marquette Radio, but when we get back, we'll have the third set of action between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Dayton Flyers, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Holloway Gymnasium. I'm Dan Avington alongside Shane Hogan here in West Lafayette, Indiana. Marquette leads Dayton 2-0 here in the NCAA round of 64. Golden Eagles took the first set 25-23, and then the second set 25-19 after finishing the frame on a 5-0 scoring run. So Marquette coming in hot, trying to take the sweep here in the first round of the NCAAs. Dayton knows they need to go 5 if they want their season to last any longer, Shane.
Exactly, Dan. And, you know, I usually say this is why you play 5. Okay, so Dayton still got a chance. They're not out of this. They get back to that energy they brought in the first set, especially those first 15 points or so. You know, they can make this a match. But on the other side for Marquette, you get the ball to Allie Barber, you get her going. This one should be over. So really impressive job to get out to that 2-set lead. And now this is where you reward yourself, and you get off a little early, you take the sweep, and you look on to tomorrow. But first, take care of business right now.
So Dayton will be serving first. It'll be Bridget Doherty, 5'10" junior setter.
Serving for Dayton, number 7, Bridget Doherty.
I'd like to see that aggressiveness that Dayton came out with.
They got nothing to lose. Why not come out aggressive? Barber gets the first kill of the set. 1-0 Marquette. Feed Allie Barber.
It's as simple as that, Dan. It really is.
Vandenberg serving. Peterson sends one right into the net. They were out of system, and
yeah,
she had to take an odd angle.
Way out of rhythm there for Peterson. Still trying to do a little something with it, but put it in the net.
2-0 Marquette. Up, Vandenberg into the net. 2-1.
Seen a fair amount of service errors from both teams in this one.
5 from Dayton, 4 from Marquette. Oh, good up from Konavadov. Barber. Collins puts it back in the air. Peterson in the back. Vandenberg. Barber's going to send him free ball.
Barber's. Oh, I thought maybe Barber was going to get called for coming over.
I did too.
But it was another silly mistake there from Dayton, from the setter. But that's all right. 3-1 Marquette lead.
Kanavadov.
Good hard float serve there from Martha.
That one goes out of bounds off the hand of Jordan Albar. No, I got that one way wrong. Albaran.
At least you noticed it right away. Honest man.
I had my pronunciation guide out and completely butchered it. Oh,
Happens to the best of us, Dan. Oh, great work there from Vandenberg. That's a double all day, Lauren. Yep.
she knew it instantly.
Yeah, everyone in the gym did.
I only knew because of the whistle. I'll be honest.
When that ball comes out and it looks like Tim Wakefield's knuckleball, usually a double. Yeah, I just brought Tim Wakefield into this.
Barber, big swing. Tried to go for high hands, but Moore got enough of it. Back line by Ali Papish. 4-3. Doherty got the assist, gets herself to 12 on the day. Interesting setter situation.
Oh, man, that's a great serve from Collins. The short serve has been there for them all night.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Marquette, I mean, they are, serve receive are a step and a half behind the 10-foot line. That's how, and then she goes long. That's great play there from Collins.
Jones on the slide, uses the block. Point Marquette, 5-4. Golden Eagles are up. I was saying earlier that how it's an interesting setter situation for Dayton. Doherty has been their main setter so far this year, but they also run with Vondran as an important setter. She's averaging 4.48 per set. Last year, Westbeld was their main setter as Rose sends one into the net, but Westbeld was an AVCA All-American last year as a setter slash right side. She had a couple triple doubles last year. Averaged 2 kills per set, 5.97 assists per set, and she really didn't come off the floor at all. And this year, she has just not had as much of an impact, even though she's been dressed for almost every single game.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just sometimes you got to switch some things up. And clearly the two setters that Coach Horsman has gone with, he feels comfortable with. So, but hey, it's never a problem to have that much talent on one team.
6'5" Marquette. Moore on the slide. Vandenberg got her hands on it. Dayton gets another swing. Papish. Good up from Sarah Rose, but it hits the floor on Marquette's side. All knotted up at 6.
Great run here from Dayton to tie things up here. Get some confidence back, some momentum. Great serve. Again, attacking Vandenberg on the serve is Dayton's best strategy here.
Wirch, Rose, Kuntz.
She touched it. Oh,
no touch.
I thought she touched that ball on the line here. Good work from Collins to get out of the way, dodging that one.
Looked like a karate master getting out of the way of that one.
You familiar with a lot of karate masters?
Yes, so many.
Good.
Woo. Oh, Peterson slammed that one, brought down the hammer. 8-6. Dayton leads. Tice needs a timeout.
That is how you hit a volleyball. My goodness. Clean as a whistle.
Perfect positioning.
Nailed
Everything went right.
Nailed it.
8-6. Dayton leads here in the third set. If you're Marquette, can't worry too much. Came back from down 6-1 last set, so.
That's a good point.
And even if you manage to lose this set, you're up 2-1 in that case. So Marquette.
Exactly. Little breathing room.
Uh-huh. Obviously, you don't want to play it safe.
No,
you want to take
definitely
it
not.
immediately. But
especially because, you know, if Marquette does go on to win this one, and they've got Purdue or Wright State, obviously Purdue's the favorite here, you know, that's going to be a tough matchup against Purdue. Really solid team in their own building tomorrow, if both those teams win. So important to come out, finish this one off for the Golden Eagles.
these teams are in the same bracket as #1 seed Baylor in this NCAA tournament.
We saw Baylor up close
man.
and personal, Dan. Remember that one?
Yeah, that was a Baylor's good.
What was that, back in September?
September, yeah.
We were on the call there at the Al in Milwaukee.
They were number 17 coming into that one, and now they were the number 1 team in the country for quite some time. So whoever gets out of this little segment of the bracket has a tough draw.
Absolutely.
In the Baylor Bears, assuming they make it that far. But
that's true.
service error coming right out of the timeout.
Ooh.
Successful timeout.
Yes, exactly. Freeze the setter like you freeze the kicker. Excuse me, server, not setter. I said setter.
She is an outside hitter, not a setter, Shane.
Server.
I know, it was a joke.
Ah, haha, so funny.
All right, back to the action. Vandenberg tried to get one in the middle, but it's brought up.
Marquette's defense has gotten so much better in these last 2 sets. A lot better positions, but way to squeak one by there.
Yeah, Amelia Moore found the seam. 9-7, and Moore's going back to serve.
Amelia Moore, 6'5", redshirt freshman. We talked about her a little bit earlier when she put the ball into the ground, made a dent.
Oh, Orff.
Oh, she got caught sleeping here. Ignoring that serve a little bit too much. Got to get to that spot right away. I am absolutely guilty of that.
Just watching your gorgeous serves.
Well, sometimes you get a little caught up. You're 1 step slow. Boom, you put it right in that position, no chance.
Speckman and Barber back on. Speckman serving.
Tough shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
Barber. Oh, Collins got it up.
Yeah, that was good effort.
Barber gets her 13th. She's not currently listed on the scoreboard as being on the floor.
Well, set her up here. She's going to want to attack. Number 4, Josie Vondran. Keep that in mind. She's up. She likes to go over the net with the ball.
Barber goes off the blockers. Collins ends up going face first into the barriers.
Let's see if Vondran catches Marquette sleeping here.
Attack goes long. No touch. Was that Peterson with the error? I couldn't tell if it was her or Dubé.
No, that was, yeah, that was Dubé up there.
Okay.
In the front.
10 and 16. Kind of similar shapes-ish. Jamie Peterson gets the kill on that one. Not Dubé. Peterson.
Not a 6, a 0.
11-10. Marquette leads. Speckman match high, 19 assists. Rose 13 for the second high. Doherty has 12. for
Both
her
setters
team.
all over the place
Yeah.
for Marquette. We got a little discrepancy here on the floor. Collins is asking the ref about something. But it doesn't matter. Serve on.
Vandenberg. Speckman back to Vandenberg. It was touched. They don't think so.
Here comes a challenge card from Horsman. No. No, he's going to keep that in his pocket.
Yeah.
He might have saw the touch himself.
5-0 Marquette scoring run. Wait, no, that's not possible. Never mind. Marquette sends a free ball over.
There's the dump.
Barber, another swing.
Right into the block.
Stays in. Also, I feel the need to defend myself. Stats had a 4-0 Marquette scoring run before the point had been updated. So I just assumed that it was correct.
You
That's
know
my
what
bad.
happens when you assume. You fill in the blanks at home. 12-11, Marquette leads here. Peterson to serve. Oh, man. Right
That
down
was a
the seam.
bullet.
Hey,
Absolute bullet.
That's as good as it gets.
12-12, Shane.
Wirtz and Konovatov need to look at each other and say, hey, who's taking that one next? Because it's coming again.
Chesso's in again. Konovatov gets that one up. Wirtz off the block. Utilized the height of Ali Papish to her advantage. It's only 6'1", and when Wirtz gets up that high.
Yeah, that's just great offense. Wirtz was all the way over on the other side for serve receive, came back, hit a pipe. Really nice work.
Oh, Dubé.
Add another dent on the floor.
Yeah, punched one down the line. That one was a shot.
Dubé out of Lake Elsinore, California. I don't even know where that is, but I'd rather be there. Sounds warm.
Rather be there than Indiana?
No, not on this glorious volleyball day. Barber's
blocks.
just smoking the ball right
Yeah.
now, but credit Dayton. They are getting touches left and right.
Oh, big up from Konovatov. And Barber able to get the kill for Marquette off the block. Barber's going to keep getting these swings. And
She had to work for that one. She had 3 or 4 swings on that point alone, could not put one down. Really solid job from Dayton on the block, but finally one off the hands. Point for Barber.
Now off the floor. Up. And Dayton shanked the serve. Sarah Rose gets the ace. She struggled a little bit serving this year.
Yeah.
After last year, she was really good at the service line. 25 aces, 23 errors, and teams often struggled to handle that. But this year, now 20 aces, 30 errors.
I mean, whenever you have more errors than aces.
Yeah, not ideal. Oh,
Got caught sleeping, Katie Shesso,
Yeah.
the newbie in the game. Feet got caught a little bit there. Nice play up on the pin.
I think that was a combination of Shesso and Sarah Rose.
Yeah.
Rose wasn't really in the proper position either. And Dayton takes advantage. House.
This is Dayton's opportunity to get back in this match. They got to capitalize. They're down 2 now, 16-14 after that point from Marquette. This is, if they want to get back in this one, they got to go now, or their season's going to be over.
That point for Dayton was really disappointing too, because Marquette was really, really scrambling because the set from Rose, it was unsure who it was going to, and then Kuntz just kind of poked it over and no one was there. Rose puts a hand on it when Wirtz was in the right spot. And Dayton back within 1.
Yeah.
Got to communicate, Shane.
No matter the sport.
You're right.
Have to.
Serve hits the tape. Vandenberg tries to push one back corner.
That's a great spot by Vandenberg.
Oh, Konovatov goes full dive.
She's flying all over the place, but couldn't get that one up. All right, here we go. Dayton ties it up 16-all. This is where they got to go here. They want any chance to extend their season.
Wirtz. Rose for Kuntz. Collins gets it up. Oh, Moore had to improvise.
Vondran got away with one. Not a good set at all. She put it right on the tape, but fell right in front of Jones, and point Dayton, they have a lead here in the third set.
17-16. Dayton leads. Ryan Tice needs a timeout. Barber 15 kills. Peterson has been quiet since that first set.
Yeah.
She had some huge swings. She had 5 kills in the first, and since then just 3. She's now hitting 091 after she was hitting 500 something in that first set.
And we talked about she is their life source on the offense for Dayton. So when she's not going, this offense is going to struggle. Credit to the rest of the team for staying in this set. But if they can get her going, I mean, they got a good chance to take this third set and try to push this forward.
Yeah. Papish has 10 kills leading the way. She's hitting 333. No double-doubles yet on either team. I was on the watch for double-doubles, but nobody yet. I thought Speckman might be pretty close.
She's
but
close. Yep.
She has 22 assists and 7 digs. They've gone away from her on the serves
Yeah, it's smart
recently.
move.
Yeah, they've gone towards Hannah Vandenberg a whole lot.
All right, we got a little crowd action here trying to will Dayton into this third set, try to push it 4, if not 5.
Dayton on a 3-0 scoring run, 17-16. The Flyers lead. And it is Papish serving. Rose setting this one up for Vandenberg, tries to tip it over, and it hits the ground.
I'm surprised Dayton hasn't gone back to that short float.
I know.
I mean, Marquette really struggled with that. Maybe they made the adjustment, so credit to Marquette there, but I would try to go back to that. We know Vondran, she tried to dump it there.
Yeah.
She likes to go over. Oh, great effort from Hope Wirch.
Marquette gets it over, but Amelia Moore is able to take advantage. I thought that one should have been, I thought that one went over the pin.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was in at all.
That was a great effort all around.
Wirch got her hand on it, and then Vandenberg had to scramble and somehow got it in.
All right, Peterson's up in the front now. Let's see if Dayton tries to feed her and get her going.
Rose
One-on-one.
Coots.
She was there, and it was in. What a block. What a block from Jamie Peterson.
Tice is going to challenge whether or not that was in.
Yeah, it happened quick. We'll see.
Looked like RJ, the assistant coach on the sideline, was like, why are you challenging that one? So I don't know.
Tice feels like he saw something that is challenge worthy.
That's what happens when you're the head coach. You get to make that choice.
Exactly.
Perks of being a head coach instead of an associate head coach.
Titles. What are you going to do?
Like assistant sports producer and sports audio producer. Those are our titles.
Yeah, they are. They are. For the Marquette Wire.
Right.
Back on campus. Shout out to everyone at the Wire making this possible.
So if the call stands as 19-17 Dayton, it was overturned. 18-18.
Big point.
Very.
Huge point.
Dubé has 7 blocks
That's a good last
for the
name.
Flyers. Why is that a good last name, Shane?
Dubé, it's fun to say. Dubé.
Call stands, by the way.
All right, that's a great block from Peterson. That could get her going a little
It could.
bit here.
Sometimes you get that 1 point and it's immediately like, all right, I'm feeling it again.
Momentum's a dangerous thing, Dan.
You're right.
All right, let's go. Dayton's up 2. This is crucial.
Coots got a swing. Big up from Elizabeth House. Back row attack. Albaran. Rose sends one into the rafters. Vandenberg's going to send a free ball in the middle of the floor.
Whoa,
What was that?
That looked like Shane Hogan circa 2015, and I would have gotten benched for that immediately.
Vondran went up with a swing.
She turned.
That wasn't even a set or dump. That
No,
was a
but
full swing.
when it works, it is outstanding. In this moment in the game, maybe not, but I like the play. She has been aggressive on that net.
Is that just because you used that move? Is that why
Well,
you
I
like
mean,
to play?
It catches a defense.
I know.
On a second ball, and the setter turns around and smokes one. I mean, she just didn't get it. The tape ate it up.
She wasn't high enough.
Maybe not in this moment of the game, though. Season on the line.
Yeah, a little risky. Vandenberg uses the block, went off the block, and it went out of bounds on the Marquette side. 19-19, all tied up again. Peterson, that wasn't Peterson, that was Dubé. Got blocked right at the net. I'm mixing up the 16 and 10 again. But Marquette gets the 1 point advantage. When the 6 gets all crumpled up, it looks like a 10.
Dan, you're sounding like Jerry Seinfeld over there. It doubled like a 10. Do you believe it? Man, it's been a long day.
It has. It really has.
But, you know, we're having a great time right now. I mean, what more could you want?
How could you not enjoy NCAA volleyball? Season on the line for both teams. They're playing with all the energy in the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Marquette up 2-0 on the verge of a sweep. Dayton trying to keep their season alive. They need this one. They need the next 3 to keep their...
They need a lot.
They do.
And now Marquette's kind of switched that momentum again, like we were talking about earlier, kind of back on their side, and they're 5 points away from moving on to the next round. So this is, you know, season on the line, like you said, Dan. I mean, you got to give it everything you got now, or you're going home packing.
Still about 30 seconds left in timeout. Marquette already out on the floor. They know what they're doing.
They're dancing.
I got some Old Town Road, and they're going to use it.
I'm letting that one go.
It's the Billy Ray version, too.
What more could you want?
Hope knows all the words. Do you know the words?
Can't nobody tell me nothing. All right, all right. Let's get back to some action.
I don't know if our producer, John Leuzzi, knows this song. We'll see.
Big Billy Joel guy, that Leuzzi.
Peterson. Ooh, Wirtz with the up.
Nice play.
Vandenberg was a bit off balance. Another swing for Peterson.
That's a huge swing.
Big point. Marquette was on a 3-0 run. Dayton snaps that, and it's 20-20. Sierra Pla and Bridget Doherty come on. Pla, their right side hitter, averaging 1.24 kills per set. She's hitting 289 on the year. Hasn't had a huge impact today, though.
That's out.
Doherty sends one long. This late in the game, that can't happen.
No chance. No chance. Teammates got to pick you up here. Marquette 4 points away.
Peterson, big swing. Konovinov got it up, but that one had no chance. 21-21.
She was uncontested at the net. And now she's going to serve here. Deep breath from Peterson right in front of us. She is ready to crack a serve here. 21-21. Yeah, Vandenberg. She did well, though.
Oh, Barber sends one right to Peterson, and Peterson sends it into the student section.
2 conference players of the year in their respective conferences going at it. It's as good as it's going to get. 22-21, Marquette leads.
Go right back for Peterson. Marquette point. Back row attack. I know the sign now. Oh, there's a dog in here.
Oh, goodness.
Huh.
Yeah.
Timeout Dayton. Marquette's up 23-21. I'm sorry, I saw a cute dog, and my attention was immediately drawn.
Don't blame you. It's a nice dog.
It's an adorable dog. Is that a golden retriever? I think so. Shane, you talk about volleyball. I'm going to watch the dog.
All right, 23-21. Marquette leads. They're 2 points away from advancing and playing tomorrow night, 6:30.
Is it 6:30 or 6?
I don't know, Dan. It's a good point. I got the bracket with me here.
Oh, somewhere.
In my, you know, you keep it very neat on your side of the table.
I
got
a
about
binder.
40 sheets of paper in front of me.
We've gotten stats at every single break, so I got a lot of extra papers here.
I got something.
Oh,
Friday, 6th. Here we go. Wrong side. Nope.
I think it's at 6 Central Time, 7 our time here.
Eastern.
Yes, Eastern, my home time zone.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
Shout out to the Avingtons in Philly.
They're definitely listening. So, Dayton, season on the line, down by 2. Marquette 2 points away from advancing to the round of 32 to face the winner of Purdue versus Wright State. That's occurring tonight. Marquette still out there playing loose, having fun.
2 points away. Kanavidov serving.
To Peterson again. Barber got her hands on it, and match point, Shane.
Uh-oh. Error for Dayton there. 24-21. Let's see if Marquette can win another round here in the NCAA tournament.
Kanavidov serving again. Marquette gets it up. Kanavidov for Barber. It goes long.
Ooh, that was close. Just out. I mean, by
Just barely missed the corner.
an inch or two.
Yeah, that one was a couple inches, if that.
All right, so they get the side out, ball in their hands. Let's see if they can run the table here.
They need 4 straight. Wirtz tries to tip it over. Dayton's going to send it back over. Barber. Oh, big up. Pla. Marquette gets it in the air again. Barber going to get another swing. This one's in. Marquette is headed to the round of 32. They sweep the Dayton Flyers, and the Marquette Golden Eagles win the first round of the NCAA tournament.
How fitting is it that it's Allie Barber, the one to clinch the win? We've talked about her all game, how special of a player she is. A great performance from Marquette. Dan, you called it a sweep here in the round of 64. Marquette survives and advances. They play tomorrow night, and they've got a great chance to make another run here in the NCAA tournament. What a great, great atmosphere here at Purdue.
And the Dayton Flyers have seen their season come to an end.
Emotional moment here for Dayton on the floor.
They played a great match.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one was back and forth the whole time.
They were in it the entire time.
And even
fought hard.
even though it's going to go in as a 3-set sweep, they took
Oh, it felt way close.
they took the number 16 team in the country pretty deep in this one. Marquette had to fight a lot harder than I think they came in believing they would have to.
Absolutely, and you know, credit Dayton for that. That is how you kick off the tournament right here.
Without a doubt. Well, Shane, any final thoughts before we send this one back to Liuzzi in the studio?
Yeah, I mean, you got to be impressed with how Marquette came out. They seemed confident. They seemed positive from the start. They got the challenge from Dayton early, but really good response from the Golden Eagles. And like I said, they've got a good chance to make a little run. Could meet Baylor later, but they got to worry about tomorrow night, either Purdue or Wright State. And Dan, it was a pleasure. A lot of fun.
It was. So that's going to do it for us here from the Holloway Gymnasium. Marquette takes the 3-set sweep over the Dayton Flyers and advances to the round of 32, which will take place tomorrow night here in West Lafayette, Indiana. You can keep it locked on our Twitter at MUWire Sports for any updates on that matchup. They'll take on the winner of Purdue and Wright State, which is occurring in probably about 30 minutes. We will have the call of that game right here on marquettewire.org/MUR. So you can make sure to tune in back to our broadcast. Here's Shane and I and our great banter, all of our different tangents that we went on, as well as some game coverage. We do that sometimes too.
That's the fun of it, right?
That really is. But with that, for my partner Shane Hogan, I'm Dan Avington. Make sure to stick around for John Liuzzi's post-game show, and we'll see you tomorrow.